Hi, I'm Sonia Leeson, Sonia with a J. I am Managing Director of Love Mondays, a business consultancy which focuses on fast growth culture for SMEs. We grow businesses, we look at it from two angles. One is online, one is offline, and we link everything together with automation. I have been saying on my social media for the last few days that I am going to kind of run through some big brand websites and show you the psychology and the sales techniques that they're using on their websites and also on their landing pages. I'm just going to quickly run through how they've kind of structured their page, how they structure their web presence, and the psychology of sales behind the human behavior that they're actually kind of hooking in to kind of move people forward to conversion. If you've got a website, or if you're working with a web designer who's just basically said what colour do you want it and kind of stuck it online, it's really not functional. So I'm going to try and show you some ways to try and create a website, or even change the website that you've already got to make it actually functional and something which actually generates cash rather than just sitting there doing nothing. So I'm going to jump straight in. I'll just share my screen with you here. I actually did all of my research over the last couple of days on Apple's website, and I've just logged onto it now and it's completely changed. So it's fine, because one, it just goes to show how often the big brands are actually updating their website. Apple are a really good one to go for at the moment, because obviously they've just launched the iPhone 12. So all of their marketing, social media, advertising, everything is going to be thrown at the iPhone 12. Take a lesson from this. If you're doing social media, any traffic, adverts that are coming your way, you need to be sending traffic to your website. Your website is your central point. So for Apple, and you can apply this to your business, everything is pushing the iPhone 12. And when people type in Apple, the first thing they see is this, the iPhone 12. 99% of the traffic at the moment are probably going to come to this website looking for the iPhone 12. They do not want to be looking through menus. They do not want to be clicking through pages. It literally needs to be there. It is super obvious what this is. It's clean, it's boom, in your face. This here, it is everything that you land on above the bottom of the screen. That is called above the fold. There's an actual reason. Apple do this a lot. They haven't actually got it on this page at the moment, but they do it a lot. Normally, they have the image structured in such a way that it's kind of half off the page, so it almost goes below the fold. You can't see the bottom, or quite often they'll cut text off halfway through and the rest of it is below the fold, so you can't see it unless you scroll. That's actually a very clever psychological trick. So it's actually showing the user that there is more down there, and it's making them think, oh, I kind of want to go down for kind of to see more. Engagement is everything. And even somebody just scrolling on your website, that's the first step. So you really need to break it down. Don't just think, I need to get someone on my website to sell them something. You need to actually lead them to selling them something. And Apple do this really, really well. Got to be honest, I'm not massively keen on this landing page. I think, I preferred yesterday's. But anyway, we'll run through it. Like I said, straight away, iPhone 12, that's where all of their traffic is coming to at the moment. There are people, they are appealing. There's two call to actions above the fold. One is learn more and one is shop. Always remember, there are two types of people that are coming to your website. There's the people that already know who you are, what you do, and what they want to buy. And there are the people who need to be educated around your product or service. Apple have done this here. So people who want to learn more about the iPhone 12 will obviously be able to click and learn more. People that just want to come on and buy the iPhone 12 right now, they will be able to do that too. So when you scroll down on this, they're going for the iPhone 12 Pro first of all. They are giving you all the features and benefits. All of these are actually features, so 4 new finishes, but actually that is actually a benefit as well at the same time. If you think about Apple's target market, They're usually quite cash rich. They're usually quite stylish. So even though 4 new finishes is really a feature, it's actually a benefit to their target audience, because they generally want to look quite swish, especially if they want to have the newest technology. They're definitely going to want to look quite swish. So try and get in the mindset of your customers and figure out what features and benefits can kind of interchange, and kind of do both. Fastest chip in the smartphone, again, they know that their target audience are cash rich, time poor. People do not want to wait for things to load. People are going to be running businesses on this phone. They're also going to be running a very busy personal life on this phone. So again, a feature and a benefit in one. We carry on going down, the same thing. And then again, for people, so they've targeted the most expensive option first, which is the Pro. And then if people don't want to kind of go straight in for the Pro, or they're looking for more, they've scrolled down for the slightly cheaper option. So that's the normal iPhone 12. Again, cleverly, you can look at this as the black at the top, which is quite masculine. Again, a bigger phone, bigger hands, masculine. When you scroll down, the iPhone 12 is actually more on a white background. There's a bit of pink here, a lot of colours. These are reds, slightly more feminine. It is still appealing to men. They don't obviously want to discourage half of their market, but these here are quite masculine, very blue, very stainless steel, very masculine. And again, further down, like I said, a little bit softer. They've gone for circles, they've gone for pinks and reds. Again, men will buy this. It's just that it's softened a lot from the one above. Again, 5 new finishes, again, using features and benefits in that kind of parallel way. What Apple also do really, really well is their menu. The reason why Apple's design is almost world leading is because it is so clean. Like, they know who their customers are, they know what they're selling, and they do it really, really well. It isn't until, let's do Mac, for example, it isn't until you click on Mac that you actually get options for submenus. A lot of websites, when you hover over them, the submenus will come up straight away, and that's absolutely fine. I'm not saying it isn't fine, but what Apple do really well, and don't forget, they have got their brand behind them, so everybody knows what a Mac is, everybody knows what an iPad is, everybody knows what an iPhone is. So their customers will know straight away kind of what they're in the market for. So there's really no need for them to have this hover to try and hook people in. They've kind of already hooked people in. People already know what they're looking for, so they can afford to keep the homepage super, super targeted and super, super clean. So again, when people know what they're looking for, they can go straight in and kind of look at all of the options from there. How they structure their pages, again, really, really clear, really, really simple. Amazing design kind of throughout, really clean and swish, which is, again, what their target markets are looking for. Always, they've got these call to actions: buy straight away or learn more. So again, selling to the people who are ready to buy or educating the people who want to know more. Again, MacBook Air, again, MacBook Pro. Again, they've structured the top of the page for people who are really fast paced. So you've always got to look at people as kind of, it's more complicated than this, but basically there are 2 main types of people: fast paced, creative people, slow paced, more considered people. Fast paced, creative people, who's me, I'm one of those people. I'm very image led. If there was a ton of text on here, I would just come straight back off and just be completely overwhelmed. So this is very appealing to me. So always put that at the top of the page. Very creative, more images than words, and just be really creative with the words that you do use. But for people who need more information, more detail, the slower paced people, they will scroll further down to look for more. And this is when all of the text comes in. Personally, I don't really understand what that means. So as long as it looked nice, I'd probably buy it, in all honesty. However, there are people who are a little bit more techie than me that would kind of understand this a little bit more, and they would, again, scroll further down the page for more information. Again, the 2 call to actions: buy now or learn more. So again, you're either educating or you're converting. Those are the only 2 options you want to give. Don't give people opportunities to move off the page or go and view testimonials or go and view anything else. Always keep them going back to these call to actions: buy or learn more. When you scroll down, made in the UK, behind the Mac, they are coming straight in with the credibility. Made in the UK, oh my God, you can actually see up here, it's automatically gone to apple.com/UK. They are coming straight in with the credibility here. Everything's in black and white. So that, again, is the credibility, showing me that, you know, they've been around for years. They can be trusted. There's a history here. They're really kind of tugging on my emotional heartstrings. We've got Wallace and Gromit here. Everybody loves them. Music, Office. Again, the history of how it's made. You can actually click here to meet the creators. So as you can see, the further down we go, the further down the page we go, the more information they're giving you to kind of hook you in. So at the top, you're going straight for a sale, basically. Second down, you're kind of given a little bit more information for the more detailed people. And then further down the page, you're kind of really kind of bolstering the credibility. You can always drop some testimonials in as well at this point. Again, further down, we've got some offers. Apple don't really want to give offers at the top of any page. They want you to buy at full price. Obviously, you want to sell all your products at full price as well. So don't feel as though you have to give offers. They are obviously looking to support people at university or you know, kind of give lead magnets to students. Buy a Mac for university and get some AirPods. So, you know, they, again, know their market. Teenagers, early 20s, they're going to love AirPods. So of course they know they're in the market for a computer because they're going to university. So this will be a really good way to kind of hook people in. Again, upselling here, MacBook accessories. And again, upselling here, don't just buy one off the shelf. We can actually do something for you. Further down here, always try and overcome objections. So people's objections will generally be around coronavirus at the moment, money, or whether they kind of feel as though it's worth it, which will come into money, and also saving time. Those are usually quite big core reasons why people wouldn't buy what you were selling. Again, they're overcoming the objections here. So look, we'll contact us delivery. You would get it straight to your home. It's really easy, you know, no risk. And here, if you want to finance it, you don't want to spend out straight away. You can kind of finance it. Again, moving further down, they're introducing new products that obviously link into their core products. So we've got iCloud, we've got the operating system. They're now talking to families. So you can see how they're starting to build this picture of they're kind of saying we can really do everything. We can help you, university student. We can give you this kind of family safety thing where everybody all comes in together. And you can also be really cool and swish and have the latest technology that also looks great, and it's all in different color chromes. So for their audience, bearing in mind who their target customers are, they're really, by the time they get to the bottom of the page, they're like, what? I haven't really got any objections. I can't object about price because you've given me the option to finance it. I can't object that my family are going to be, you know, at risk because you've just shown me all of the family options. You're giving me free AirPods when my child is going to university, which again is a bit of a no-brainer. And you're also telling me that I won't contract coronavirus to get a new computer because there's also contactless delivery. So by the time you've got to the bottom of the page, there's not really anything that you can object about. So think about your customer problems, how you can overcome those problems in one page, and then structure it for fast-paced creative people, slower-paced, more detailed people, and then introduce your other related products and services further down. Going back to the menu, I really like the way that they've done this, and I just wanted to show you a contrast menu for another website. This is Argos, and they are the complete opposite to Apple, basically. They are just, it's just almost like a dump of everything in one place. So when you click on shop, okay, you get it nicely broken down here into what you need. Okay, I'll have a look at technology, bearing in mind we've just been on Apple. When you click on technology, it just opens up this whole page of, my internet's gone a bit funny here. It just opens up this whole page of menu words, which is just kind of dumped on the screen. You would have to kind of look through it. It's very light grey. Don't know why this isn't loading. I think my internet isn't being great. Never work with live technology. Here we go, try again. So when you click on technology, bearing in mind Apple's was just so visual and so beautifully designed, then you come onto somebody like Argos and it is just a dump of words. So you can really see the difference and how well thought out the user experience is on Argos, on Apple. On the flip side, the user experience on Argos in comparison to Apple is just, it's just really, really not there. Okay, we've run through all of that. What I also wanted to show you was something completely opposite, completely different, which is actually more of a funnel sell. I've come to Tony Robbins because he is probably one of the most well-known kind of people, and he does funnels. He's just an absolute master at selling high price ticket items with his funnels. So as soon as you come onto his page, I mean, it's just power, it's energy, all of these people around here. And what Tony Robbins is kind of tapping into with his client, with his ideal market, is because he's in personal development, he's kind of working with people who are maybe lacking connection, they may be lacking drive, they may be lacking in energy. So straight away, everything's big, everything's bold. He's American, obviously, as well, so I think that helps. So his landing pages, and as soon as you come above the fold, again, it's all very kind of big. Again, here, call to action. But what I actually wanted to show you is unleash the power within. For those of you that don't know what this is, but just you can just go and have a look at it yourself. This is actually a huge event that he runs all over the world, which he's actually very successfully moved online during the COVID pandemic. And I just wanted to show you how cleverly he has kind of structured this. I'll just get my notes. So he's got almost like a website and landing page funnel, if that makes sense. So you start off on the main website where he offers various things like one-to-one coaching, events, books. He's got a lot of things for sale on there. But what he does really, really well is this funnel. So you come on to Unleash the Power Within, and straight away, he's not selling here. He's actually asking you to learn more. So it's a very, very soft lead in. He's kind of getting your trust and actually educating you around the events rather than going buy. So straight away, you're like, oh, subconsciously, you're like, oh, okay, I can learn more about this. He's given you straight away the new event, and we'll go to that in a second. But as you come further down the page, again, you can have a look at his events. You can see if it's for you. He's very energetic. Everything he does is about energy. And what you'll notice that he does really well on his websites is that he really starts bringing this energy. But on this page, it's very subdued. So although you can see how kind of amazing his events are, it isn't the big pop-ups, it isn't the chats, it isn't all of the other stuff encouraging you to buy. It's very, very softly done. So as we go down, it's talking about you can live the life that you deserve, overcome any fears. So really kind of making you think about the life that you want, how he can help you get that life. And then he starts with the testimonials. So he's really building his credibility here. I mean, Gerard Butler is one of the people that he uses. Again, just these are some stories of people that have been to his previous events. So again, he's not asking you to buy a ticket, he's asking you to learn, he's asking you to read about the benefits. So he's really slowly leading you in. And then again here, we've got some text from Tony himself on what you will get from the event. At this point, he knows that people aren't ready to spend hundreds of pounds on a ticket because they've read a landing page. So what he's doing here is asking you, if you want to learn more, you are able to speak to someone. He's got a team of people that can help. You know, and I know, as soon as you speak to that person or give your email address, you are just going to be in the most massive email system. You're going to be called, you know, it's going to be really kind of tightly managed to kind of funnel you into buying a ticket. But at this point on the first landing page, it is very softly done. So if we click for more info on his next event, it will bring up, again, higher energy. You can see it coming. You can see it coming. We have got a countdown. So the urgency is starting to build now. You're starting to think, oh my God, I really do need to change my life. And Tony Robbins is the person to do it. But I've only got 26 days to decide. And this is when he brings in secure your seat. So again, you can learn more or you can secure your seat. As you scroll down, you can get some more information. Again, this is a video at the top. So again, you can start feeling the energy building on this page. You can really start building the energy. Look at him there with his power posing and his jumping. He wants to attract people who are going to really feel this energy, who really get involved with this vibe. So all of his kind of marketing videos, they're all attracting these people who will kind of get swept up in the energy. Again, buy now. Again, a video to learn more. And this is where he starts overcoming the objections. So for him, the 3 objections he is overcoming for his clients are their health, their money. They want better health, they want more money, and they want to create connection and bonds with people. And as a personal development coach or somebody that helps people do that, these are really the 3 main issues that his customers are going to have. Then here, there is some more information. So who's speaking at the event, more detail, and again, some testimonials. And an offer to speak to someone. Right. The third landing page is where it is at. This is what you expect from Tony Robbins. Straight in, very American, very in your face, very just buy. But if you saw this right at the beginning, you'd be like, wow. I'm kind of just put off by this, but because you've been nurtured into this, by the time you get here, you're kind of a lot more open. So straight away, get my ticket. 2 seconds later, we've got a chat bot popping up saying, hi, we're so excited. Look, you scroll down. Oh my God, you've got Usher even telling you how amazing it is at this point. Again, everything's in red and it's counting down, the urgency starting to build. And again, text here to help you convert, a video to help you convert. Again, think about people in 2 different ways. There are readers and there are watchers of videos. I'm not a massive video watcher, but I do like to read, whereas I know some other people are very different. So make sure you hook into those 2 types of people. Again, a testimonial dropped in here. Conor McGregor, probably one of the strongest personalities out there. More information, again, another call to action, another testimonial, more information. Again, this is what I mean about very American. They have very, very long landing pages, and I won't go through it all with you now. You can go and have a look for yourself. But just breaking it down, you can see how he is softly nurtured before he's really gone in with a pow, which I thought was really interesting. And when you do click to buy a ticket, there you go, they're like $400, $900 and nearly $2,000. So nobody, if they saw that on a website, no one's going to buy it straight off. You need to have been nurtured through, maybe signed up to his email system, maybe speak to one of his salespeople first of all. You really need to nurture people through to these higher ticket items. You can't just go straight in with one landing page and expect people to convert. So I think there's a few takeaways you can take from this. Customer journey is one. Apple really know their customers. They keep it really clean. They keep it really streamlined. They kind of make sure that their menus are structured perfectly, that people know exactly where they can go. They're not looking around the sites. All of their landing pages also have related products. So again, they can upsell really easily. People can choose add-ons really easily. And again, they've kept their design really fresh. And then we've got Tony Robbins, who uses his website really as a really nurturing kind of bringing people through a whole pipeline, which is softly about the education, little bit more salesy, giving people the option to buy, and then it goes full in with the like spend $2,000 and will change your life type page. So I'll just stop. Oh, that was actually one thing. Typical. It just came up because that actually was on yesterday, and it's just this second popped up. I was actually going to say about the pop-up, but I thought he'd taken it off. But once you're on this site, and again, it only happens on this page because pop-ups can be quite annoying. It only happens on this page. This pop-up comes up, and you can see it now. This is the time. He's telling you 65% have sold out. So by the time you get into this page, there's this countdown timer, there's this chat bot, and now there's this pop-up telling you that they're 65% sold out. So inside you're thinking, I need to change my life and this is the last opportunity for me to do it. And also 65% of the tickets have gone, which means thousands of people think this is a good idea, and people buy what people have already. This is a really, excuse me, soft sell pop-up. So he's not asking you to buy a ticket. It's actually saying if you're not ready to buy, again, it's giving you the opportunity to speak to somebody. So you can either ring them directly or you can put in your name and somebody will get in touch with you. So as you can see, they're really funneling everybody down into one place, which is obviously to buy tickets, or for Apple at the moment it's to buy the iPhone 12. But if you don't want the iPhone 12, they're giving you really simple options to buy their other products and services as well. Oh, just one final thing. I was just checking my notes. When looking at anybody like Tony Robbins, or when you're kind of selling anything at scale or needing to sell anything at scale, you would really have to look at your automation. So once you've kind of got people sending you their phone numbers, their emails, signing up for tickets or signing up for more information, you do not want to be doing that yourself. There are platforms out there that you can build all of your services into, all of your administration, operations, sales and marketing. You can build that into an entirely automated system. And that's a video for another day, but I actually had a look at Tony Robbins' process, and he is an absolute machine when it comes to automation. So if anybody's interested in that, I can do a video on how Tony Robbins has actually backed up, you know, how he achieves this level of sale, because if he had to employ staff to kind of follow up all of the emails and all of that stuff, he wouldn't be making any money, because you'd have to have serious staff level, which means serious wage level. So what he's done is fully automated that whole process as much as possible, so that really his sales team are generating money, and then the admin is really taken care of, so that he's not kind of spending that money on following up with the process. He's actually built a digital asset which does that for him. So if anybody's interested in that, I can do another video about that another day. And if anybody is interested in learning more about how to structure web pages or where to put content, sales content, I do actually have a template which can be used in WordPress, ClickFunnels, anything really, where it's actually an image of where to put everything on your landing pages, how to structure everything, the psychology behind it. It's also got a sales copy formula, which is based on my 5-step methodology. So you can actually go through the 5 steps of the sales formula so that you can create your own high-performing landing pages. So if anybody's interested in that, it's actually only £49 at the moment, because I just want to help as many people as possible really thrive online, because it's really important right now more than ever that we start moving people online. So I'll put the link for that below, and you can just have a look and see if it's something that you're interested in. But if you've got any questions, comments, then just drop them below and I will be happy to answer. Send me any of your landing pages. I'm happy to go through those as well and just give you a little bit of advice. And yeah, hopefully that's been of help to you. So again, I've been Sonia from Love Mondays. If you want to get in touch with me, it's hello@wearelovemondays.co.uk, or you can go to our website, which is wearelovemondays.co.uk. Thanks.